Hi, everybody. Oh. Loading.
It'll do a 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Oh God, I'm a mess. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Secret Family Recipe again. This is a very special edition. We are on vacation. This is the vacation edition. We're at Ortley Beach, the whole family, but you're only getting to meet the ladies. Why? Because the boys are on the golf course. There's a shock. Anyway, so we are going to be making something really cool. And look who's back.
Grandma.
Grandma. She's here. Thank goodness. Anyway, and this is one of her, like, really, really big specialties. You're going to be so excited. It is a Roman dish, Roman tradition. Oh, yeah, we Googled. Google doesn't lie, okay? It's Roman. She likes to claim everything Sicilian, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, and we have today Montana from Connecticut. And Nadia, you've met before. They're right off the beach. I dragged them off the beach. So let me show you what we have here. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. And, but anyway, so we are going to be making Spiedini, all right? This is something that is made probably 3 or 4 times a year, possibly, because it's a process. As you can see, we have it all laid out here. We have our pan, Montana, you could show, that is actually more than just like covered on the bottom. It has a bit of oil in there, maybe 1/4 inch of cooking oil, frying oil, okay? So what that is so that, because of course we are going to fry, we have thin sliced top round beef laid out here and cut into smaller pieces like this. If it wasn't COVID, we could get this done on a slicer, but because of this, we could not. So we had to get it. The butcher wouldn't allow it. Right. She doesn't like that idea. But anyway, I don't blame her. So it had to be tenderized, pounded down, so it's really, really as thin as possible. She's never happy enough. It's not thin enough. And then we start to lay in our ingredients. So we're going to be in an assembly line here. So first thing we do is we take our beef, we cut them into these nice slices and lay them out on a nice clean sheet, parchment or foil, whatever you have available to you. Could even be a cookie sheet, just to get this done. I am taking a little piece of butter, not very little, and smearing it on like this. And we're doing that throughout. Okay. Then we have some done already. You can continue going. Now the rest of the ingredients are going to get started here. Nadia is going to be putting on breadcrumb mixture, which you do know because you've seen this before, the breadcrumb mixture. The breadcrumb mixture is made with sauteed little tiny diced onions in an extra virgin olive oil, salt, pepper, and parsley. That's it. So it's extremely simple and doesn't need a whole lot of explaining. So for the purposes of a vacation, we made it a little easier on ourselves. So now all of these are currently buttered. Montana is going to show you the rolling.
She said not so much better.
G is putting on, you can go ahead and put the tomato. Now, after they're all buttered and you put your breadcrumb mixture, you can see how much she's putting on. Grandma is putting on a little spoonful of pilati pomodoro, right? Tiny, tiny, tiny. I'll show you. So, I have a teaspoon in my hand, and I'm putting that teaspoonful on each piece. If I get a little clumpy piece, I'll just use that. And we like it clumpy. That's why we squeeze it with our hands instead of putting it in, through a blender. It gives it a little bit more chunk. We need some breadcrumb over here. Missing breadcrumb. Miss Nadia. Okay. And now, what else we are applying? We're putting on
Nadia, put some over here.
Yeah, tiny little diced pieces of mozzarella. Okay? They're small. Little itty bitty. This is even large because these pieces are so small. I'm saying maybe 2 inches at best. Okay? In length. So, butter, breadcrumb mixture, tiny little piece of mozzarella, teaspoon a tomato crushed. And then you have to really zero in on Montana. Here we go. See what she's got going there? Montana, can you explain what you're doing? I would love to. Okay. She is rolling her her pieces of meat after she's had them cooked.
Move your wine glass.
Oh, the wine glass. Sorry. Have to have some wine. Have to have some wine. She is rolling each piece with her fingers ever so delicately. And I'll do one right in front of you as well. So that she can get them into a roll, fold that end in, and skewer them.
Do you want to do that one?
Sure. Here I will demonstrate the rolling. If you could see this, okay? We have this. I'm pushing everything in with my fingers. And if it's popping out the ends, I'm pushing it back in. And I'm making sure that I have a little stuffed slice of beef. And then she's going to skewer through the end so that it holds the two ends together. She'll put on the skewer. I'm going to show you. Can I have a skewer, Montana, to demonstrate that? A regular one? No, the filled one. Okay.
You drop more.
Drop more.
Here they are finished. Okay? You have an onion, a bay leaf, okay? The little Spiedini, an onion, a bay leaf, and then it continues on, and then you hold it on the end too with an onion, so it all stays together. Okay? Ideally, you would use a metal skewer. Those are like, we had to order them on Amazon. Those are rare and we can't find them anymore. Look at this display of women. Isn't this gorgeous? This is a gorgeous sight. I love it. Okay, now, enough of me. I'm going to show you the frying pan. So I'm taking this back down here. Montana's got a few done here. The oil is piping hot. So we're going to splash. Oh, not so bad. Not so bad. Okay, let's raise it up. We need it higher. And we're going to put a couple of skewers in. Start frying those. And now, of course, we don't want to cover the pan completely. You don't want it boiled. You want it fried. Okay, let me grab it. I'm going to do it with the tongs. I know G likes the fork. She usually, the metal Spiedini skewers have a little loop on the end. She picks it up with her fork and flips it over. Oil flies everywhere and she's so happy. Right, G-Mom?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, these are now frying on a high to medium high. I'd say medium high is
Cover
enough.
off.
Boiling it? Cover off. Are you boiling it, she says? Absolutely not. We got 5 of them on there? 5. I usually put 5 per skewer. That is more than enough per person for a meal. And they are so delicious. And then, of course, we have to have a plate, a nice plate covered with the paper towel, absorb the extra oil. So let me get that. There we go. Isn't this fun? We're cooking in our vacation home. They're so excited to not be at the beach and be here with us. Can you imagine?
She's lying.
Let's check them. Oh, they look good on that side. You want them to look a little tiny bit brown. All right, I got yelled at before we came on.
A little bit tiny brown.
Grandma, they have to be brown. Brown. They have to be brown. Grandma wasn't happy, and I'll tell you why. I'm coming back. Wait. This is a very long counter. I'm not used to this counter. You go this way.
Okay.
I go this way. So, she was unhappy. And why? Oh, there you go. She was unhappy because she said that I was putting too big of an onion. My onions are always too big. And they were going to hit the oil and prevent the Spiedini from getting cooked.
Brown.
So she didn't like
Fry.
fry
You don't want to boil.
fry it. Okay? So, don't do that. Make them smaller. Okay. Let's see how we're doing. I'm going to flip it, I think. Is that right? I think so. I think you're ready. All right. Let me
Buy
just,
them a lot. I mean, get them around.
I don't want to. I don't want to manipulate it too much. Oh yeah, Mom, these are gorgeous. They're beautiful. Oh yeah. As soon as we get one of these babies cooked, I'm going to show you what it's all about. Ready for another one? Yeah. This is what we ate. Mom, when did we eat Spiedini? What was the occasion?
Oh, no, really a special occasion.
Christmas, maybe.
A
Not
special
Christmas, but.
occasion.
Just a normal Tuesday night for
Yeah.
Grandma.
And then, of course, this wasn't enough. We had to have a first dish. She'd pull out the first dish and the second dish. So the first dish was like macaroni of some sort, pasta. We'd have a pasta, and then we'd have our Spiedini, and then there would be a salad, and there would be a side vegetable, and then there would be fruit, and then there would be a dessert.
And coffee.
And coffee. Coffee, of course. Why didn't we sleep? I don't know. Anyway, so now these are nice. I mean, Mom, look at them.
Yeah. Nice.
Not this one, please.
Yeah. But
Nice.
you don't want to, you got a lot of oil in there, not too much oil, you know?
All right, maybe too much oil. So not a quarter inch of oil, less.
Just enough that the pan is always covered.
Yeah. Okay. And that's it. So wait, we're going to take our first ones out. I want you to see what they look like. Let's see if we got one that looks done enough. We're kind of okay. This one looks great.
Yeah, it's
And
not
let's get a fork.
Right.
Un forchetta. Scusi. Oh, wow. This is a machine at work. Oops. Wrong way. This one. Okay. This is your completed Spiedini skewer.
Closer.
Closer. What do you think?
To the right.
See how nice and brown
Yeah.
that is? She likes it
Delicious.
brown. The onions did cook and soften. So, who wants to be the taster?
You, get out of the way.
Oh, get out of the way. Get out of the way, she said.
Okay.
I'm
You're
getting
back.
out of the way.
Yes, ma'am.
Someone has to be the taster. So we absorbed all the oil now. That's really
Montana
important.
could be the taste.
All right, Montana, you're elected because you're the guest. Here, the new guest.
Special job.
Oh.
It is a special job. This was really quick, but it's a process. Make your breadcrumb mixture the night before. Crush up your tomato and leave it sitting. You don't need a whole lot, a small can. What else can you do? I mean, you can cut your onion in advance. You can do all that in advance, and then just roll them, fry them
Taste
the
it.
day you need it. Oh, let's see. As good as Grandma's?
Pretty darn close.
Pretty darn close. I'll take it.
Amazing.
I'll take it. Okay, everybody. Thank you for being with us at Secret Family Recipe. Say goodbye to everybody on vacation
Ciao.
with the Thayer's family and G-Ma. Cheers. There's no place like home.